Hello, I am Sam and welcome back to my channel. It's so good to see you here. It's been a while. I was trying to do all the things and I ended up having to put some things on the back burner for a little while, but I'm trying to get back on a schedule. So today we are talking about the Chanel mini square and mini rectangle bag. Now the square that I have is a vintage bag and the rectangle bag is a newer bag. So today we're going to talk about what fits in those bags, what to wear with them, and then also stay tuned till the end because if Chanel's are out of your budget, I'm giving you some look for less or designer inspired bags that you may be able to try first. Anyways, let's get right to it. So first of all, let me introduce you to this Chanel mini rectangle. This is a more recent find through Neiman Marcus. I have a stylist, Amanda Brown, who's amazing. She doesn't do bags anymore, but she can get all the other Chanel things that you need. And when she presented this bag, I was like, yes. She actually presented a chocolate brown bag first, and I'm actually regretting that a little bit that I didn't get it, but I love gold and this is like a perfect neutral. So this is a mini flap and this has the envelope pocket in the back, as you can see. Let's show you what fits in the bag. So right now I have been using it and it's pretty full of things, as you can see. So I will pull them out one by one. It fits quite a bit, but you have to be strategic about how you put things in. So if you are gonna wear sunglasses, I usually recommend, I usually recommend a soft case. I forgot I have to fix these sunglasses. But anyways, if you are gonna put your sunglasses in the bag, I usually recommend like a soft case, and it's the very last thing that you put into your bag. So that's the rest of it whenever I pulled out the sunglasses. Next, I've got my keys. I have this little card case. I have like a lot of gift cards I need to use and some other things. So I've actually been carrying this in addition to my regular small wallet. Also, I usually have like 1 or 2 lipsticks and lip glosses in there. It also fits a compact, my phone, which I'm using, so this is just an empty phone case. But I did put it in so that the other pieces would not fit inside and it was flush against the back, so you could really see what fits. So empty inside, you can see that it's just a single flap. There is a single pocket in here, and then there is another zipper pocket. So this has lots of different space because it's one big compartment. As you can see, like when I talked about all my other mini bags in this other video, the mini bags that have just one open space, they fit a lot of things. So you can wear this just over the shoulder, crossbody, and then you can also double the flap where you fold it on the inside and wear this double loop, so it's a shorter chain. Now, let us talk about what fits in the square bag. So this is a vintage bag that I got, I don't know, probably 10 plus years ago, close to when we first moved to Fort Worth, and I got it at a local consignment shop and it was $500. If only I can find Chanel for $500 again. This is a caviar leather bag. As you can see, it's older, and so there are some indentations just from having it sit. On the interior, it's one big open space again with another small flap, a zipper pocket, and then in the back is another envelope type pocket. So the difference between these two is the shape. So this is the square, this is the rectangle. I'm gonna put this in front and you can see there's about 1 inch of difference as far as the length goes. And then if you look on the side, this rectangle is a little bit deeper than this square. But again, this is vintage. Okay, so let's take a look at what fits in this bag. Again, you have to be very strategic with how you place things. So my broken sunglasses are on top. After I remove them, you can see the rest of the items are placed very carefully in the bag. So first I have my keys, another compact, my small wallet, the phone, and then also one of the lip glosses. So it fits a little bit less, and that's probably because it's shorter and not as deep. But honestly, this fits a really good amount of necessities that you need. And both of these bags, I would say, are very, very light. They're easy to carry, and they get heavier as you put more items in there. Again, this is the same. This bag can be worn on the shoulder crossbody, and if you loop it around, you can wear it as a shorter version. So lots of versatility with those bags. So what do you wear with these bags? Well, it's really easy. First of all, this gold bag I would consider a neutral. Even though it's shimmery, this is pretty neutral, like almost a champagne-ish type gold. It's not too bold, and so this goes with so many things. I've worn it with white multiple times. I've also worn it with lavender. I've worn it with linen, so a tan color. It's a really versatile color. Which brings me to the next bag. I've had this for years, and so this bag is a very neutral color. It's like, I would consider it like a camel color. This bag has literally been worn with like everything. Also, it's been worn with lavender, it's been worn with orange, with white, with gold. It's such a great color. I would say both of those are really great colors to have in your bag wardrobe if you don't already own a gold bag or like a camel type neutral bag. They will go with so many things. Now finally, I know you guys always ask me for this. We need to talk about the look for less. My vintage bag was $500. Wish we could find Chanel for $500 nowadays. And sometimes you can if it's a really old bag on some of the pre-owned websites. Let's look at some other bags that give you that feel and that quilted look, but without that same price tag. First of all, the most budget friendly I found was on Amazon. I have not tried this bag personally, but as far as looks wise, it was really cute. It did get a lot of good reviews. I have actually purchased a mini quilted bag for my daughter, and I have to tell you, it is so super cute. Like I got her a mini pink bag to go with my pink reissue, and it's really, really cute as far as the quality goes. And so it's not the same brand, but I can say that there are good finds on Amazon, which like my house is full of Amazon stuff. Okay, second, Rebecca Minkoff makes beautiful quilted bags. She has wonderful quilted bags. The Love bag is a more structured bag. She does have some beautiful quality bags that will give you that same gorgeous, like expensive type look. Next up is Kurt Geiger, and they make some beautiful quality bags too. There is a current mini bag that is a tan, I believe it's an embossed type leather that's really beautiful. It's not quilted, but it still gives that same mini bag look with the same functionality as these Chanel mini bags. And last but not least are looking online at pre-owned websites like The RealReal, Fashion File. That's where I get a lot of my pre-owned bags, and a lot of times you can find them for a better price. It's been a little bit harder recently just because a lot of the pre-owned sites are marking them up as much as or even higher than retail, which kind of is a bummer. But Fashion Reloved, which is a smaller business in Austin, they have great bags, and her prices are very reasonable. I've purchased from her multiple times, so I would say look at her stuff because she gets quite a few Chanel things also. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Next video is going to be on the Chanel oversized chained flaps. Those are the rebirth of the Chanel Olsen totes. Do you remember those with the large chains from multiple years ago? Anyways, I have 2 of those, so we'll be going over those. If you have any questions or want to see something else, feel free to leave them in the comments. You can always check out my blog. I will be putting up a blog post on this, and it's at styleofsam.com. You can always find me on Instagram at styleofsam, and I will see you next time. Bye.